Alright, so this is what I mean by activating auto rotate. Of course, I believe you already know that. So this is auto rotate. Just click it like this to on it, and that will allow you to slant the phone this way. Alright, so before you start doing anything, all you need to do is go to your canvas and log into your canvas, and you go to milestone 1 peer review. You can see peer review here. I already clicked on it, so I'm in here already, but just go to milestone 1 peer review. So when you go to the peer review, you'll be able to see the person you've been assigned to review. So for me, you see at the top here, you see Syracuse Udeja. So once what you need to do is after is to just go ahead and click on milestone 1 peer review. Once you click on it, you see the person you are supposed to review, and you see this is the show rubric. This show rubric at the top left corner here, at the top here, the one below peer review, that show rubric. Don't click on that one yet. What you need to first click on is this PDF file here, this Udeja Syracuse ALX milestone. That's what you need to click on first. So once you've clicked on that, what will now happen is it will now take you to your WPS. Then that's when you now open the file on your WPS. You now ask you to open the file. You open it on your WPS. So you go ahead, because this one is a very simple one. You can easily just read all the answers to all these questions. You can see these are the questions and these are the answers. So you can, for me, I just read everything at once, and because I already watched the video on how to peer review. So immediately you are done, you minimize. Immediately you are done, you just go ahead and minimize. If the minimize is not working, turn the phone back to profile view, and there you can then minimize, or tap on the screen to minimize. Then once you are done, you now go back to Chrome, to your canvas, to that place where you were working, and then you slant the phone again. It's not working, put it like this. Just okay, that's a notification on the peer grading office hours in 30 minutes. So I'm going to alright, so you can just wait to watch the peer review office hours that we'll be holding today. But this is basically how to do it on your phone. You can see I have a laptop, but I'm doing it on my phone so that I can show you how you can still conquer everything. So once you have read the questions and the answers, you know what the person answered, you know the answer in your head. Or if you don't know, do them one after the other. Go there, look at this question 1. Once you have read it, you understood it, come here and click on this show rubric. When you click on it, it will display here. This one you are seeing now, this one here, where you are seeing milestone 1 rubric. This one right here. This one right here. This is the one you are going to see, where I just highlighted. So here you see criteria, ratings, and points. So what you now do is, because you've seen the answer the person gave, you now say, okay, they said what is your name, and he answered, he wrote his name correctly, right? So you just come here, you tap on this point. You can see criteria, ratings, and points. You tap on this point here, and then you can see I didn't tap on it properly because it's I'm going to remove this. So you tap this way. Alright, so you can just continue switching between the views to see which work for you. So let's say nothing was here, you come here and you just click on 1, because it is just 1 point for this particular answer. Each of them you give 1 point to each of the answers. Alright, so once you are done, you come here. I'm done with everything, but I'm just like going over it in order to show you. So you can see this is 1 point answered for this. So but if you are not clear on what you're supposed to do, on what the answer is supposed to do for question A. You come here, you click here. You see where I clicked? This view longer description under question A. You click on it. It will now tell you what the kind of answer the question the student is supposed to your peer is supposed to provide for you to give them 1 point. So you see student provides their name. Alright, so once you've seen that, you give the person the 1 point I told you about. You don't have to put any comment, it's not necessary. Then you come here, question B, view longer description. What is the student supposed to answer? You come here, you see student describes why they decided to join the VA program. So once you've seen it, you now go back to that PDF document where you open your WPS. You now see, did the person describe why they decided to join VA program very well? Once you are satisfied, once the person give, even if it's a short answer, once the answer is correct, go ahead and give the person 1 point. You are not here to over review anybody. Understand? From the training I watched, you're just, once the person gives the correct answer, no matter how short it is, go ahead and give them their answer. That is your job. Then question C, what is the person supposed to do here for you to give them 1 point? Alright, you click here again. You see student describes what excites them most about becoming a VA. Alright, so in where I took you to, the guy actually described why he what excites him about this program of becoming a VA, and I enjoyed his answer, though it's not that perfect, which is what I'm going to show you to do when an answer is not perfect. But then you go ahead and give them their 1 point. Then here's 2. You see students, either 1 says yes or 2 shares their plan to get on Slack. The question is about if they got on Slack and if they introduced themselves. If the student introduced himself when he logged on Slack, and then greeted his colleagues, just introduced himself. So he actually did that. He said yes, and is enough. He doesn't need to add anything, so you just give him his 1 point there. I've showed you how to put the 1 point. So the last question here being question E, you also check student list at least 1 person. So he actually didn't list a name. He just said squad leader or the team leader. You're supposed to give a name. You can see student lists at least 1 person. This is quite confusing because he didn't list a name. I can choose to fail him here. I can choose to put 0. You can see 0 means 0 points not answered. I can put 0. But since he answered and he said squad leader is not the name of a person, but we know the squad leader to be our squad leader in class 009 squad 001. So if he says the squad leader, we already know the squad leader. So it's a bit tricky here, but I have given him his 1 point, as you can see there. I can choose to give him the 0 points because he didn't mention a name. You can see student lists at least 1 person. He's supposed to list the name of 1 person, the name, but he didn't. He just said squad leader. We all know that squad leader is not the name of a person. So for me, I'm thinking, so I can choose to give him a 0 here. I can choose to give him 0 here. I can choose to give him 0 and give my reasons. And give my reasons thereafter. Alright. So I can give him 0 and then put comments here and say put 0 there. I can say okay. Okay, and now I have okay, I can see your message. So I can now cannot change the whole thing this way so that I can be able to type. It's not even allowing me to see anything. So I'm going to turn it like this again. I want to be able to write a comment on what I just did now, and it's not easy. It's not, this comment is not a must. All right, it's not a must to write something, so I can just put it here and said please try to follow the instructions next time by providing the correct answers. Squad leader is not exactly the name of a person. I can't actually see what I'm typing here, but I'm hoping there are no errors in it. If there are errors, that's why you need to also install this Grammarly. You can see it's installed on my keyboard. If you look at the top left corner of my keyboard, you can see I'm seeing suggestions because I have data. It keeps telling me, okay, I'm supposed to say the name instead of name. So I'll tap on it, it will correct it. Replace word, it's supposed to be correct. So I'll also replace word correct. So now I'm gonna try to see exactly what I did. Okay, so let me just click on this button, this back button on your keyboard, so that you can see what you wrote. All right, so now I can read what I've written. Please try to follow the instructions next time by providing the correct, so you see the correct answers is, I will not space it, do it like that again, by providing the correct answers. The squad leader is not exactly the name of a person. So you see why I gave him that 0, right? So what happens is that the ALX team is going to review my grading, and then if there is any need for adjustment, they are going to adjust the grade and pass the student. All right, so but I have done my own part. So once again, this comment, to add a comment here is not mandatory, so but I've decided to add a comment as a reasons to why I failed him. I failed the 0.5. Again, I don't need to let him know, but I'm just giving him heads up that next time you should read the questions correctly and then very well before providing an answer. I hope you understand what I just did. Thank you. I'm just trying to show you how you can still do it on your phone. I didn't even use my laptop, but that's my gen running and my laptop is there. I could have used it, but I'm even I enjoy using my phone, just that it's not easy. This thing is a bit it's a headache, I won't tell you lies. But if you can always go to a cafe, use a cafe, to do your assignment like this, it won't take you that long and you are done before you know you are done. Because yeah, thank you. So you can just click on save and then you submit your peer review. You can see comments written by you. You can see everything has been done. All right, everything has been done. So you can see I have clicked on save. Yeah, that's pretty much what I need to do. So again, I have peer reviewed this student, and I think I am done with this peer review. Thanks. So once you're done, just click on save, and that's it. So I'm going to send the video to you right now. Let me first of all stop the video.